Okay, thanks for that opinion, Vijay. Let's start off with a couple of other topical questions as well. Remember, the last 2 days, 3 days, all of those who are traveling early mornings as well have actually had to start their air conditioners because it's an indication that summer is approaching. The idea is to figure out for a sector which has been plagued with very lackluster demand, a specific pocket within there. That is the air conditioning companies. How are they preparing for these months? Are sales indeed starting to show that bit of an uptick as well? Not just, we essentially talk about the industrial belt test too, more importantly, as opposed to just being the single window residential ACs. B. Thiagarajan, the president of Blue Star, joins us right now on the phone line from Chennai to talk about that. Mr. Thiagarajan, thanks so much for joining in. Let's start by discussing how are you approaching the summer months? Are there new models coming in? Is the demand already showing a start of a bit of a pickup?
Thank you. We are looking forward to a good summer. Specifically, last year the market degrew, though we had grown. This time around, there had been quite a few constraints for the industry as a whole. One is the commodity prices going up, foreign exchange impact, excise duty and the countervailing duty going up by 2%, the new energy label star rating coming into effect. With all this, there is one another dimension of Navsheva port. One strike is going on at a critical time. With all these constraints, we still look forward to at least 15% growth in the market. Specifically, right now, I find Mumbai, Gujarat, coastal Andhra Pradesh, interior Tamil Nadu, Kerala, they are all very hot. The secondary movement is picking up. Within another 1 week, I think quite a few markets will open up. Specifically, I would think Chennai, Hyderabad city, and Chandigarh, New Delhi also beginning to open up.
Right. So, what is the kind of volume uptick that you are expecting, especially from the first quarter, also the second quarter of this financial year, FY13 that is?
For the industry as a whole?
No, for Blue Star.
I would expect anything between 15 to 20% during Q1, that is April, May, June. The last year we had grown by around 35% or so. This year we would be in line with the market growth, which I expect will be anything between 15 to 20%.
But over the last year, you will definitely still see a slowdown.
No. For the growth terms, the rate of growth will be lower, okay? But actually we will grow by 15%. It wouldn't be 32% growth as we witnessed last year.
Okay, what about price hikes? So would you be looking at price hikes in the coming months in lieu of how input costs have panned out?
We have done so in the month of January, February itself to take care of the foreign exchange as well as commodity prices. The one other aspect was the 2% hike in the SENVAT due to budget. That the industry as a whole is passing on, and we will be passing on to the consumers. Of course, we have done certain innovations, as are a few other players, like for example, copper getting substituted with aluminum micro channels. And therefore, I think it will sail through. I do not think there will be any difficulty.
Okay, you may have addressed this earlier, but a big concern for analysts is, of course, that a large part of your order book addition or increase in order book position will come in at nil margins. No incremental increase in margins will happen. How would you address that concern, especially on improving your bottom line?
I'm sorry, but as far as if we are talking about room air conditioners or package air conditioners, I do not think there will be a margin erosion. It had hit the bottom last year itself. The price increase has taken place, and it is so far sailing smoothly, except I wouldn't know if by chance, let us say, there are rains across and the summer becomes mild and there is price wars, there may be. But as of now, I do not foresee any erosion of margins at all. And in any case, Blue Star as a company, we have we are a consumer durable player working for market share growth. We are interested in, and we are an I am confident that I will maintain the margins.
Great. Good to know that, Mr. Thiagarajan. Thanks so much for joining in and giving us that perspective. Let's take a break on that note. On the other side, stock recommendations from Deepak Mohani and Vijay Bhavani. What dealing rooms are recommending in trade, so that will come up as well. Contain a couple of small caps which are in news too.